It is 1:02 p.m. Sunday, September 28th, and I am in Skykomish, Washington. Got here yesterday, and it was awesome. Yeah, got my electronics charging. Didn't see any other hikers. And talked to my mom, texted some folks, uploaded some videos, just kind of grounded. And then today, first full day here, just chilling. Really not much going on. Still haven't seen any other hikers. And I'm just kicking around here, walking around. Gonna go get another water bottle because I lost mine. In section J, lost my other one in section J. Had that water bottle for quite a while, had it since before Tahoe. Jimmy's still got a water bottle that he's had since the beginning of the trail. Trip out. Jimmy and Electrolyte went off to Leavenworth. Don't know if I'll link up with them again, or if we'll separate, or if we'll, just see each other on trail. Who knows? Because I'm just doing my thing in Skykomish, waiting for Monday, waiting for tomorrow for the post office to open so that I can pick up a resupply package and my new sandals. And man, Skykomish is awesome. I've driven through here but never visited, and visiting is just, it's been really cool. Met some awesome people. Shout out Ben and Tiffany. Met Ben and Tiffany at the coffee shop, and dude, it was just so cool to meet them. Ben is he wingsuits and has been doing that for 15 years. I'll put a link to his channel on this. And his wife Tiffany was just super nice, and they were just an awesome couple from here in Washington. And it was just so cool to meet them. So cool to meet you guys. So I'm walking over the bridge right now, and I intend to sleep down there tonight. Man, blessed Sunday, dude. Blessed Sunday in Skykomish. Really not much else to talk about of the bleeding day. So many people are finishing, so shout out to everyone finishing today. Just gonna be chilling here, uploading videos, living that life. Let's go. It's really important that if you're watching this, you press pause and go to your YouTube search bar and type in Kev, K-E-V, Kev Goes Hiking, all one word, and follow his channel and watch his videos. It's very important that you do that. If you're still watching this, shame on you. YouTube search, Kev Goes Hiking. That's my boy, my bro, Skunk. You watch his videos. Do not resume this video till you've subscribed to his channel and liked at least one of his videos. September 28th comes to a close. I didn't do much today. Slept behind the library in Skykomish last night. Tonight, I'm about a third of a mile down Highway 2 east of the turn into Skykomish. They have ball fields here with like campsites at the park, bathrooms, a big gazebo with lights and fridge and freezers. I'll show you in the morning. I'll give you a quick little tour of Skykomish in the morning too while I wait for the post office to open. All I did today was hang out a bit at the coffee shop and hang out in front of the library on the Wi-Fi, editing and uploading videos. Thanks everyone for watching all the videos. Always, it means so much to get them posted and then see the comments and the likes come in. It's so inspiring, and it's awesome. I'm trying really hard on these videos, and knowing that people are watching them, it means a lot. So shout out to all y'all watching. I'm getting back on trail tomorrow. Got to go to the post office, check the hiker box there, check the hiker box up at Stevens Pass. Once I get up to Stevens Pass to get back to trail, and then gonna be entering Section K and starting the 107-mile walk up north to Stehekin. After that, it'll be less than 100 miles to Canada. So for now, time to turn in, get some shut-eye, some real rest, sleep in tomorrow. Might not even get out of my tent till, 7, maybe even 8. Good night. Happy Sunday. Good morning. It is September 29th, Monday. Monday, September 29th. And I am here at the Skykomish ballpark. Look at this place. They got a play set. They got the baseball fixins. They got the tetherball. They have bathrooms that flush with toilet paper. They have this awesome gazebo right here. Hey, God bless America. And look at that. Look at that little tent. It's actually really sick. I spent the night here last night. It's about a third of a mile up the highway. Check this out. Bear-proof trash cans. It's party time up in this beast. Cool tables with chairs. They got this. Look at this. Oh man. There's water in those bottles. There's running water here. There's 2 fridges. There's a stove. It's awesome. It's really, really awesome. Someone else is over there camping. Yeah, this is just super sick. So, had a wonderful night's sleep. Got a wonderful night's sleep. It's not that cold, but it's wet. And I think this might be day 1. 7-day stretch of wet weather. As you can see, my tent pitched very low. Very nice. Got a little water right there seeping, but nothing coming in on me. Yeah, there's condensation all over it, but not that bad. It just is what it is this time of year. Sleeping bag's pretty dry, but I think I'm gonna throw it in a drying machine at the laundromat before I head out, just so that way I can start fresh with a fresh dry bag. It's just about 8 o'clock. I'm gonna head back into town, grab a coffee, and probably just sit at the post office at the coffee shop until the post office opens at 11:30. So yeah, and then from there, getting back on trail today, dude. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, let's go. Look at those hills. It's like being in a Twilight movie, for real. Oh. Yeah, this place is really cool. But walking in here last night in the dark was not so cool. It's quite cool now in the daytime. Look at this. Classic Washington fall. And this is a really cool thing about Washington is there's lots of plants in here that won't drop their leaves. The trees will keep their moss. The evergreen trees will stay green. And it's just like, it's going to look like this for the majority of the rest of winter at the lower elevations. And it's just a beautiful thing, really. Yeah. Gosh, I got really good sleep last night. I feel so well rested. This is how you're supposed to feel after a 0 day. And after having countless 0 days up along the trail, I just haven't really had enough 0 days where I felt properly rested and properly slept, properly well charged. And, I guess I could have, settled in to this wait here in Skykomish for my package at the post office. Or I could have gotten frustrated with it and been like, oh. But I settled into it. And I'm glad I did. Because I have felt like a little bit of a tourist here in Skykomish, here in my home state, and that's a cool feeling. So now it's just about a half-mile walk to the coffee shop, and yeah, and then it's a little after 8, so just a few hours, and I can get my package from the post office and get off to the trail. All right, ta-da! The Skykomish Bridge, May 1939. The Skykomish River, which according to a local firefighter that I met yesterday, BNSF, the railroad, had a great big crude oil spill here around 2013. And the majority of this town, almost the whole town pretty much, had to be excavated. Lots of houses were moved. Lots of houses were lifted. Basically, the whole town was almost reconstructed. And BNSF paid almost $500 million to keep it all hush-hush. So none of the newspapers ever wrote about it. No one, and it didn't blow up. So there's that. Yeah. Good morning. It is Monday, September 29th, and I am still in Skykomish. And I am currently approaching the Skykomish post office. Really hoping that there's 2 packages here. There might be 3. I can't recall if I sent my cold weather gear here or to Stehekin. So we'll see. But I should have a resupply box from a YouTube follower and sandals that my mom sent me. So here we go. It's always with a mix of anticipation and excitement walking up to the post office to pick up packages on trail. Please be open. 11:30 a.m. Okay, here we go. It's about 11:30. All right. Just left the post office. Shout out to Bonnie at the post office. Shout out Bonnie. And also, shout out Bella for Moonshine Bella, the number 4 Moonshine. Bella 4 Moonshine on Instagram. Give her a follow. Super, super awesome gal. Sent me a resupply package here to Skykomish. Thank you so much. Just means so much. I'm on my way to go open this up and then get myself back to trail. What a gorgeous Washington day. Just classic Washington vibes. This is the train museum here. This Skykomish, they got a little mini train that take your kids on for a ride. And yeah, I'm gonna go in front of the library, get a video finished uploading for section J, and open this package. Got my new sandals. Well, they're not new. They're the ones that Bedrock shipped me to replace my Karen Evo C Pros when the threads originally ripped on them. And so these still have so little wear on them and so much cushion. I decided to go with these for the rest of the trail and just really treat my feet nicely. So it's super great to have some cushion under my feet. Feels awesome, and so much tread on them too. Shout out Bedrock. Shout out. Back here at the library, which is closed, but the Wi-Fi still works. Oh shit. Okay, so it is September 28th, 3 p.m. and I'm still here in Skykomish and I'm getting ready to leave. It's been a really awesome day. Shout out to the homies, and you know, like, love you guys. Yeah, what can I say? It's Monday. Did I say it's Monday? I'm getting ready to leave, and I just did up a nice hitching sign right here. So, yeah. My boy Brett was gonna come up here, but schedule and everything just didn't work out, and my situation was unpredictable. I had, you know, things to do and this and that, and had to wait for the post office and all this stuff, and it just didn't work out. But my boy Brett, shout out to you, bro. Much love to you and your dog. Hope he stays well and healthy, because he's a hell of a man. I am just getting ready to leave. Gonna go hitch up to Stevens Pass, get back on trail. It's going to be about 4.5 days to the next stop, which is Stehekin, which is a little over 100 miles away. So if I can do 25 miles a day, I should be there in 4 days. If I happen to not hit 25 miles a day, then we'll see how things go. But I am ready to do 25 miles a day. Shout out to Bella 4 Moonshine. Monica, the resupply package was blessed. Absolutely heaven sent. So can't thank you enough for that. Mondo Trail Angel Award goes out to you. I'm excited to try out the microphones. I'll probably try them out tomorrow while I'm on trail. Yeah, so got my hitching sign ready, and my phone's at 80-something%. I'm waiting for it to hit 100, and then I'm out of here. So, yeah, Skykomish has been awesome. Skykomish has just been so great. It's such a beautiful town, and the weather today has been magnificent. I've got my tent around the corner, trying to dry it out as much as I can. I've got my headlamp plugged in. All my batteries are fully charged. Everything is fully charged. I've been so anal retentive about recharging everything that I can in this town stop, because I do not want to deal with carrying 40,000 milliamps of power and not being able to have all my electronics fully charged and ready to charge and all this, that, the other thing. I digress. Moving on. Stehekin is next. Stehekin. So shout out all the followers. Shout out Monica. Shout out all the homies. Shout out my mom. Shout out everyone on trail who's still finishing up. And shout out anyone watching this for watching this. Thank you. And rock on. And you have an awesome Monday. It's work hard Monday, so got to put in the work. Yurt. Made it to Stevens. Alexa, play Room 1,000 Years Wide by Soundgarden. I'm about to get back on trail. Let's go. Okay, I am in the middle of pitching my tent at the Stevens Pass PCT trailhead. There's one tent site left here right on the side of the trail that I decided to take because I have an important call to make tomorrow regarding like employment sort of stuff. I know I haven't talked about that much on trail, but it just came up recently, so have to wait around here till tomorrow, the 29th, to make that call. And so I figured, well, I'll just camp at the trailhead. And wouldn't you know, there's a campsite at the darn trailhead. So something to note right now is the weather. I'm looking right down the barrel of about 6 straight days of this and rain. And after that, a dry spell. Now, it is September 28th, about to be October. At this time of year, when you live in Washington, when you see forecasts like that, like this, like I'm looking at right now, you just know. This is the last push of semi-foul weather before the last solid dry stretch of the season. So I'll be finishing. Today's Monday. I should be finishing next Wednesday-ish, give or take a day. And, at the very latest, the end of next week. But that's going to be the last finishing and the last stretch of good weather in Washington for the year. So that's what's up. So back to pitching my tent. Gonna have some delicious dinner. Try out one of these awesome looking freeze-dried meals that Bella for Moonshine sent me. Thank you, girl. And get an early crack at it tomorrow. So let's go. Remember, staying alive in avalanche territory, to know before you go into the backcountry. Now, it's not typically advised to cook in the tent. In fact, if anything, that is everything you should not do, especially with lightweight, waterproof materials that most tents are made of these days. But one thing about tree hiking is you will find yourself doing lots of things that most folks in the outdoor recreational world recommend you ought not do. And one of them, in some of this fouler weather, for me, has been cooking in the tent. I've just become so accustomed to cooking and how my cooking setup works that cooking in my tent is it's not a big deal anymore. It used to be, but with as much time as I've spent in this tent and in this, living setup and sleeping setup and cooking setup, it's just not an issue anymore. Sure, I am at risk of my own clumsiness, knocking my pot down or, my pot boiling over. But I have confidence in the fact that I can prevent most of that happening, depending on how I rock my kid. So, yeah, I'm on the verge of my pot and playing a dangerous game, especially since the ground is slightly slanted in my direction. But that's okay, because I don't care. No, like literally, I don't care anymore. I don't care if I'm at risk of my tent catching fire. I don't care if I'm at risk of spilling hot food all over me. I don't care, because the only thing, and this is the reality of it all, the only thing that matters to me right now is cooking a delicious pot of noodles and eating it, because this is my sustenance. It's what's going to get me through the day tomorrow. It's what's going to help me rest and be full tonight. And I am very much at the point on trail that would equate to the characters you see in movies like Apocalypse Now and Platoon, that are like the jaded, platoon leaders, like Willem Dafoe's character, or who is it in Apocalypse Now? I don't know, but it's just, it is what it is, dude. It is what it is. And I'm not the only one. I'll tell you that. I am not the only one. And I'm not the only one this year. I've met other thru hikers over the years, just, hiking in Washington on the PCT, that are in the same boat. And it's actually been shocking to me at times to meet them, and I've felt the brashness of their laissez-faire attitude towards, their eating, camp, and hiking habits. And it's, what was shocking to me then is utter normalcy to me now. I've got service here, and I've got plenty of battery, and I can go into the ski lodge and charge my phone in the morning if need be. So I am about to watch Reign of Fire, because it's free on YouTube. Let's go. Okay, what we have here for dinner tonight, as you can see, it's a bit messy because I went in a little bit and filled my pot a bit too much. What we have here tonight, and a shout out Bella for Moonshine, a shout out. We've got Tom Yum Buldak spicy chicken ramen, 2 packs, and in there we put some coconut cream powder, unsweetened, delicious, and some of these dried mushrooms, delicious, and also some mayonnaise from my mayonnaise supply. And oh my gosh, let's go in with it right here. Okay, let's get some mushroom, let's get some broth, let's get some nudes. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, so amazing. Let's go. Oh, wow. I'm going to stir that up, let it sit a little bit longer, rehydrate a bit more. Holy cow, that is freaking fire. Let's go. Turned out all right. Put a little more mayonnaise in there. Yeah, I just scored some onto my Tyvek. We just heard another hiker trudge by. A sound which a time ago would have made my heart race and made me feel like I wasn't being productive enough and I should be moving. But now, at this point in the game, I'm unfazed by. It's a hiker that doesn't know me, a hiker that I don't know. A hiker who wouldn't bother to holler and say hello. But at the same time, a hiker who's out here on this section in the same time period as myself. And in that way, we have an unspoken understanding, which is fortunate and unfortunate, because I don't know if it's fortunate at all. I don't know. No one talks to anyone. No one talks to one another out here anymore, unless you're already hiking together. I met a hiker named Artifact back at the lodge. I was on my way out. He was on her way in. She started May 18th. I started almost 90 days before her. March, April, May, no. 60 days. We've had two totally separate PCT experiences. And yet, we're both out here. Excuse me. Now, you would think that that reality would garner camaraderie. But it does not. It does not. And that is, and I hate to say this, but that is one of the shadow factors of the trail that I think those who are not savvy as a thru hiker would be to trail life and culture deserve to be informed of. Yeah. Trip out. But guess what? Here I am. Oh. All by myself. Except I'm not by myself. I'm with you. You're with me. Whether I'm here in my shelter on the Pacific Crest Trail, or you're in your armchair in your home or apartment, it doesn't matter. I'm filming this to be present with you, the viewer, and you're viewing this being present with me, the filmer. And in that way, we are creating and perpetuating the positive reality of social media. So, shut up. I'm gonna finish my noodles, finish my movie. Good night. Actually, pretty dry. There's a little bit of water seeping in here, coming down, dripping down, running down the way here. That's a little concerning. I like to look at that. What are we gonna do here? Maybe we'll just pile a little bit of dirt up right there. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. Just, oh no. Oh goodness. Oh goodness gracious. Wow. Just a bit of moisture right there. That's all it is. Oh gosh. Now, if I was in my duplex, I wouldn't really be worried about this. But I'm not in my duplex. I'm not. And yeah. Really hoping this water doesn't get too up close and personal with me. I mean, here we go. This is Washington. Let's see. What's this water gonna do? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm gonna go to bed now. And I hope that water doesn't get too up close and personal with me. Tomorrow's Tuesday, so we'll call it Two-Time Tuesday tomorrow. And Spicy Take Tuesday is gonna be backpacking with shelter with no floor. So until then, folks, see you tomorrow. Son of a bitch! Look at my trench! Rosie! Oh, motherfucker! Look! Oh gosh! There's my sleeping pad. There's the water right there. There's my trench out. It's draining. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. While I got out to dig my trench, I put my sleeping bag in one of my trash bags. Dude. Shit. Oh man. It's not even raining that much, dude. Oh Lord. Thanks, Mom, for the advice.